expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. Now here's Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, I have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. Garland for 3 from beyond the arc, and then some.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Siakam's got his second basket.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Mobley up top, parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Now here's Mitchell with the drive. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Young. Misses in close. Here's Cleveland, trailing by 2. Allen with a screen on Barnes. Mobley down low. He's covered by Siakam. And Mobley throws it down.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
The drive by Van Vliet. He can't hit that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. And Mitchell launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Now here's Barnes. Barnes the screen. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Mobley grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Mitchell against Anunoby. To the right side. Right side Garland. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Siakam. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Garland. Here's Allen. Now Mitchell. There's the 3. And no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And he's good on the second. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Siakam with a screen on Garland. It's Van Vliet with a drive. The three from Barnes. Knocks down the long J.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Now Garland. Here's the three. Here's Allen. Second chance effort. LeVert goes against Young. An open look. LeVert. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now Young with a steal. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Raptors leading by 1. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Pass to Mobley. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Launches a three. And Darius Garland, good for 3. Garland's got 6.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
For Toronto, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Van Vliet against Garland. Kicks it out to Barnes. 4-3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. He has 6.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now the Raptors on the break. And the basket by Van Vliet. And now it's a 6-point Raptor lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. No one covering. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Well, those three-point opportunities from the corner, those are shots that teams encourage. Scotty Barnes, no hesitation.
And it's Garland on the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Takes a 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Toronto has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. It's Siakam with the drive. Rejected by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Garland, no good. Toronto has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Van Vliet on the wing. Great D that time from Allen.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Garland, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. 46 seconds left in the first half. Van Vliet against Lopez. Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Ricky Rubio.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Boucher's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Porter Jr. comes in for Young. Gary Trent Jr. He's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Benton in for Fred Van Vliet. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Siakam outside. Outside for Porter. Back to Siakam. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Siakam.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Lopez, the screen. Tipped. And that'll do it for the first half of play. It's the Raptors.
21. And let's hear it for the Rockies.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Chris Boucher out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at point guard. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. On the wing, Porter. To the inside. Here's Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
The Cavs trailing.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Trent, the pass to Achiuwa. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Wade. Off target from outside. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game back in 1946 was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Rubio passes to Lopez. Here's Wade. Love a screen on Porter. 5 to shoot. Here's Wade. The shot comes out, and Toronto will go the other way with it. To the middle. It's stolen by Love. Outside Rubio. To the wing on the left. Wade. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Raptors have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple. Porter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Wade. He's guarded by Porter. Lopez in the post. She was there. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you know, that's the aggressiveness by Robin Lopez. He doesn't shy away from contact.
A line change here for Toronto. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Love. LeVert comes in for Wade. Mitchell's checked in for Okoro. And Darius Garland subbed in for Rubio. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Cleveland has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Garland for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. 3-pointer Van Vliet. And he gets it back. Pass to Siakam. Second chance shot. Back to Van Vliet. Down low. And Siakam with the slam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Siakam in the post. Allen defending. Barnes, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Mitchell double team. Pass to Allen. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Now here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley, no good. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Outside Garland. Off target at the rim. And so it's Toronto in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for Cleveland right now, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. From deep, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Mobley, a screen on Young. LeVert passes to Mitchell. Another shot. Out to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Barnes with a screen on Garland. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Anunoby against Mitchell. From behind the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Barnes with a screen on Garland. And here's Siakam for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 14.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
From deep, Mitchell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Garland. Siakam left side. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires the 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Now this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Garland against Van Vliet. Allen with a screen on Van Vliet. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Garland against Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. Looking to end this cold spell. Here's Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The shot by LeVert, no good. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Siakam. And it's Siakam again missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Van Vliet. Out left to the wing. Here's Mobley, back to Mitchell. To end the drought. Allen, that one's good. Mitchell making the play.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Raptors.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Scotty Barnes.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Siakam in the post, guarded by Garland. Young, the pass to Siakam, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 in the key. Cavaliers ball. Substitution on the court.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Rubio, no good. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Siakam outside. Siakam draws the double, and here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Wade. From deep 3-point range. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Siakam. So, no problem for Toronto as they get Allie. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Here's Toronto. Passes it to Van Vliet. Siakam with it. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Williams on the wing. Brown. Left side, Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Van Vliet. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. On the wing, Anunoby. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Tatum. To stop the run. Anunoby sends it back. Van Vliet against Smart. Young with no one around. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Alinari comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Derek White subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now, here's Siakam. And that one drops.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here is Horford. On the wing, Williams. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Raptors leading by 12. Siakam looking around. And there's the pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Rebound, Boston.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Young outside. Siakam inside. Gallinari covering. Here's Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got 6 points.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's White, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Celtics trail by 12. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Barnes. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
White drives in, banked in off the glass. He has 5. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young from outside. That shot, no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Young in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Williams, he's checked in for Gallinari. Brogdon outside. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. It's the crossover. And a wide open look for Siakam. And it's off from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 11. Brogdon the pass to Griffin. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. Fred Van Vliet picks one up.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Siakam outside. For 3, Van Vliet. He can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Out left to the wing. Here's Banton, guarded by Smart. Achua kicks to Boucher. Misses the 3.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
Some changes for Boston. Al Horford, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Brown comes in for Griffin, and Derek White subbed in for Marcus Smart. Banton off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's White missing. Raptors leading by 7. Trent outside. Over to the left wing. The kick out to Porter. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
A sound decision maker offensively. Porter doesn't hesitate on those catch and shoot jumpers.
Boucher with the steal. Down low. Here's Achua. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now a 12-point Raptor lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Molinari comes in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Celtics substitution.
Here's White. Boston, no good that time either.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Banton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Out to White. Williams sets a screen for White. Sinks the triple.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Pass to Banton. 34 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Boucher. Boucher with a screen on White. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by White. Here's Brown. Toronto grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And we talk about Porter's reliability. He makes few mistakes finishing around the rim.
From deep, Williams. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Raptors. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Celtics, 20.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for the Celtics. Again on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in the point. Shots good from Young. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Toronto. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Siakam's shot is off.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Hey, who got him?
Tatum down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Brown the pass to Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Raptors leading by 15. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Brown against Anunoby. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Anunoby, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And Brown throws it down.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Siakam outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Griffin's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 7.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's White. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. That three off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
1:46 left in the third. The kick out to Barnes, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Williams, and it's Gallinari in for Jason Tatum. Young sets a screen for Siakam. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters, help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now, here is Gallinari. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Now here's Barnes. He's got 10. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Boucher sets a screen for Trent. Takes it inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
White looking around. Horford with the screen on Trent. Outside, White. Horford in the post, covered by Achua. And the basket by Horford.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Here's Benton. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Wide open shot is on the money.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Banton in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Young from outside. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Right side, Williams. Outside, Tatum. Back to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Offline with his 3. Celtics trail by 17. Outside, Horford. Lets it go with a 3. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Van Vliet on the wing. On the wing, Anunoby trains the three-pointer.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And great, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Anunoby against Brown. Out to the wing. Now here is Horford. Guarded closely. The shot by Williams, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Van Vliet against Horford. Young from outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. Alinari comes in for Tatum. White, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Pritchard in for Brogdon. Now here's Van Vliet. He's tightly guarded. Siakam for 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Toronto. They're on a 14-5 run. The tray. Barnes can't get it to go. Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. White. The three-pointer, no good.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Siakam left side. And here's Young from the arc. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Pascal Siakam.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Grant Williams comes in for Williams, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Pritchard. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. Yep, that one goes in there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. And a strong finish with two hands.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
White dishes to Williams. It's Smart with the drive. To halt the run, out to White. Clock at 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Here's Van Vliet.
Hey, watch red.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Doris, both of these teams prefer to operate at a slower pace. It's more about half-court offense than getting out in transition.
Which means necessarily, BA, that the winner tonight is likely going to have to execute at a high level. That means, is your spacing good? Do you have the appropriate motion? Are you setting quality screens? How effective can you be generating good shots in the half court?
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Cleveland the rebound. LeVert finds Mitchell. Second shot opportunity. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Williams, a screen on LeVert. Brown against LeVert. Brown passes to Williams. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Back to Williams. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Here's Garland. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot is so highly valued.
Smart for 3. They get it again. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Tatum. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Offline with a 3. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Garland. Good on the bucket. Garland's got 5 now.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Drills it from deep.
This shooting stroke of Jason Tatum is elite, so it matters not if he's creating his own off the dribble, or in this case, just rising and firing off the catch.
Now here's Mitchell. He has 6. From deep, Mobley. Hauled in by Brown. Mitchell against Tatum. And Williams punches it home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And Mobley throws it down.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Brown against LeVert. Brown passes to Williams. Shoots over Allen. That one a little long.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And Mitchell with the slam.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Now here's Brogdon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
There's a certain sort of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon brings to competition every night. Off the dribble drive, okay.
Brogdon against Mitchell. Here he goes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. A big group substitution here for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's White in for Brogdon.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Williams finds White. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Allen with a screen on Smart. Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Allen. Mitchell's got 13.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
White can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Allen with a screen on White. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's LeVert. Pass to Mobley.
Oh my goodness, Evan Mobley using just about all of that 40-inch vertical.
Horford, a screen on Mitchell. Williams from long range. The shot won't fall, and it's Cleveland the other way.
When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
LeVert goes against Gallinari. Smart outside. Back to Gallinari. Williams, a screen on LeVert. Here's Horford. Cavaliers with a rebound. And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Brogdon comes in for Smart. White finds Brogdon. Griffin, a screen on Mitchell. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The rebound by Garland. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
White, the pass to Horford. The kick out to White. Back to Horford. Will it go? And the layup is up and in. Horford's got his first points of the game.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
White with the steal. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Horford. And it's Brown in for Gallinari. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Boston has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. The kick out to Griffin. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in...
Look at that! Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Tatum, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Williams is checked in for Boston.
What I love about Jason Tatum, guys, he's already an all-star. But that desire, that hunger, that thirst to be great remains with this guy, and he continues to improve.
Love for 3. Drains the triple. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
But the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Griffin right side. Outside Brogdon. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's Okoro, defended by Brown. Love, a screen on Brown. Pass to Wade, inside, and stolen by Brown. Tatum inside. Love's there. Here's Brown. Boston again missing. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Wade. Williams defending. From downtown, it's another 3 for Cleveland.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. Denied by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated.
And so it's Cleveland, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the floor for Boston, Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Pritchard in at the 1.
I tell you, the jumper might not be the prettiest of pictures, but the offensive spacing improves dramatically when Rubio hits it.
Williams' shot is good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Lopez. Here's Wade. Lopez, the screen. 4 on the clock. It's deflected. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Outside Rubio. Love the open look. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed. Love's got 5.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Brogdon from outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
That one's no good. And he nails the 3rd. It's stolen by Brogdon. That one drops for him. Brogdon's got 4 points this quarter.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
They set the pick. Pass to Wade. Okoro on the wing. Here's Wade. There's the triple. Williams grabs the board. Brogdon against Rubio. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Rubio drives in, and here's Lopez from the arc. And another miss by Cleveland.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Here's Williams. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Wade, that's good.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Tatum from long range nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Right wing. Pass to Wade. For 3. Outside Rubio. Here's Wade. Right side Love. Tatum with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Horford, he's checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Jason Tatum. White, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Mitchell with the ball, guarded now by Smart. Gallinari against Mobley. It's stolen by Smart.
Danilo Gallinari may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. Because of his size, he can score on the interior, post a mismatch. We know he's a tremendous shooter. Love his game.
Williams is checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Horford powers it home.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Garland for three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
How about the range on that shot? We see you, Darius Garland. Stop showing off.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. White finds Williams. White against Mitchell. Back to Williams. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell, driving inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Oh, rejected by Allen. Goes back up. Here's Horford. Up and in on the layup. Horford's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Mitchell with the ball. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three, small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Horford against Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
Brogdon's checked in for Boston. So both free throws good from Allen. Boston trailing. Here's Smart. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Cleveland has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Now Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Tatum passes to Smart. Tatum with a screen to tie it up. And Smart with the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Smart has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy's very capable from distance.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. The 3 is up. And they get it back. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Horford outside. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Drops in the 3. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Mitchell against Brogdon. Now here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. And he comes up with a bucket. Mitchell's got 25 points in the game.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
It's Smart on the wing. Out to Horford. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Allen with a screen on Brown. LeVert passes to Garland. Back to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Here's Brogdon. Banked it in off the glass. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Poise and confidence. Malcolm Brogdon with a big bucket.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. .136 left in the final quarter. Mobley passes to LeVert. Brogdon against Mitchell. Basket's good. Mitchell's got 27 points.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Here's Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the and with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coaches challenging, the previous play is personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
The rule is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Allen with a screen on Smart. And it's Garland on the drive. Allen. And here's Smart. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Money.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Mitchell against Brogdon. Outside for LeVert. Money.
That is a cold-blooded dagger. Mr. LeVert, welcome to it.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. It's in!
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Now into lineup for your Cavaliers.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. The 3. And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. And this was an all right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Doran.
Some to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Young in at the small forward.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's VanVleet. Siakam with it. Garland picks him up, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Siakam against Allen, and Toronto turns it over again. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And VanVleet, here we go. He kicks to Young. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Barnes outside. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. Allen surveying the D. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Makes it off the glass. Mitchell's got 6.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
The kick out to Barnes. From outside, off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. The 3 from Garland. Doesn't go that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's VanVleet. Mobley with the block. And they'll keep possession. Kicks it out to Siakam. The pass to Anunoby. Moves back up. Allen with the rebound.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Allen, a screen on VanVleet. Passes it to Mitchell. To the left wing. Mobley wide open. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
LeVert inside the line. And stolen by Barnes. Young against Mobley. VanVleet outside. To the middle. Stolen by Allen. Poked away. Siakam inside. Covered by Mitchell. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, G.A., having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Here's VanVleet. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Barnes sets a screen for VanVleet. On the wing, Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here's Siakam. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. The 3 from Garland. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 5. And that one's good. Barnes.
Showing the grit, Scotty Barnes holds his own in the paint.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 8.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul. If you were defending him last season, 85% is what he made from the line.
And Mitchell drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. 6 seconds left to play here in the first. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And that does it for the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, up 5. We've got... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now, here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby has the open look. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mitchell outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 13 points.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with 3s.
Pass to Barnes. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The 3 from Garland. Great D that time from Van Vliet. Raptors trail by 8. He takes it in. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
From deep. Cleveland gets it back. Allen. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Young with no one around. The 3-pointer is right on target. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country. You said it. It's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Benton. Pass to Boucher. Here's Benton. Wade is covering. Shot's good by Benton.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part, having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
It's deflected. Trent with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, Okoro. Can they get it? Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Okoro's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Trent outside. The pass to Boucher. On the wing, Porter. Wade is covered. And the shot's good for Boucher. Boucher's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man. And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
Passes to Boucher. A fadeaway. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Don't be fooled by his slender frame. Boucher is more than capable of taking contact and finishing inside.
Lopez sets a screen for Okoro. Kept alive. Lopez kicks to Love. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Good on the triple.
In the pick and roll, the pick and pop, Rubio usually looks to beat you with the pass. That time creates for himself.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Benton. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Boucher in the post. Working on Love. Knocked away. And he uses the glass on the layup. Boucher's got 6.
Chris Boucher's coaches and teammates love seeing this. They know how efficient he can be inside.
Rubio. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, David, thank you.
24, the Raptors, 25.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So the Raptors 5 right now. You've got Otto Porter Jr. Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Benton in at the point guard position.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Cavaliers trailing. Rubio right side. Wade on the wing. Fires from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Wade's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Benton. Pass to Achua. A shot off that time. Good D by Lopez. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Porter against Wade. Fires the 3. That shot is off. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from 3-point range. And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Over Porter, it's hauled in by the Raptors.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pulls it up. Takes the turnaround J. Shots good by Boucher. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now, here's Rubio. Love outside. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ricky Rubio plays first. Second team foul.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Siakam, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam, slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. Now Toronto takes it the other way. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Allen.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Siakam's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Feeds it to Mobley. And stolen by Barnes. Inside, it's tipped. Siakam finds Anunoby. From outside the arc, gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now a 9-point Raptor lead.
OG Anunoby has been working on his range, looking confident from that space.
Mitchell, he dishes it to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam, a screen on Garland. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Garland looking it over. Allen with the screen for Garland. And he's good on the 3 ball. Garland's got 6 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The kick out to Young. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Mitchell against Anunoby. Allen trying to break free, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Scotty Barnes picks 1 out.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul.
29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Van Vliet. Comes over Garland. 2. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
the previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He is one of the toughest players in this game, both mentally and physically. Fred VanVleet never stops working, and he's reached star status.
Here's Mobley. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors lead by... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's VanVleet. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. On the left block, VanVleet passes to Siakam. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Here's Mitchell. Can't convert the two-handed jam. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Nobody near Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Raptors lead by 10.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. He feeds it to Allen. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
They double-team Siakam. Kicks it out to VanVleet. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Allen with the screen for Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Raptors leading by 11. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. Poked loose. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Mobley outside. Here's the three. And they get it back. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Siakam.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
Barnes sets a screen for VanVleet. Back to Barnes. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby. Wow.
Here's Mitchell. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Toronto with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Hangs. Here's VanVleet. Here's Barnes. LeVert grabs the miss.
Wow. Now that's got a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Driving the lane. Stolen by LeVert. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's deflected. They get it back. Here's Young. Another shot. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Thaddeus Young. And it's 9 points for Fred Van Vliet. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Toronto.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Pascal Siakam.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Shots good from Young.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Jacks up a three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Mitchell looking it over. From deep three-point range, the shot comes out.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option?
It should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
So the Raptors starting five. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Young in at the three.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
It's stolen by Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Like, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. It's just something that's going to happen. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And stolen by Williams. It's an even 3-on-3 break. It's stolen by Barnes. And now the Raptors on the break. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Fires from deep. Smart grabs the miss. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Here's Williams. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam, left side. It's stolen by Smart. Anunoby against Tatum. Brown passes to Williams. Siakam with the defensive effort. Outside Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's stolen by Tatum. Smart outside. Now Young with a steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. He shoots it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Williams. Toronto grabs the miss. Outside Anunoby. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston trailing. Outside Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford, he's checked in for Tatum. Gallinari comes in for Brown. And it's White in for Brogdon. Now here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. VanVleet with it. Guarded now by Smart. VanVleet misses. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Gallinari, the pass to Smart. Horford outside. Launches it. And Young pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Williams, a screen on VanVleet. Outside White. From outside, off the mark. Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Anunoby against Gallinari. Right side, Anunoby. And he gets it to go.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Gallinari, the pass to White. From deep. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Van Vliet with it. Now Horford defending. Anunoby for three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 5 now.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Gallinari. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Anunoby for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double dip. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's White in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Achua. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Craig.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Tatum inside. Boucher on him. Tatum, shot is good.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Brogdon against Trent. Beyond the arc. Pass to Achua. Outside for Boucher. Back to Achua. And there's a 3-second violation. Some changes for Boston. Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. And Williams is subbed in for White. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now here's Tatum. Outside, Brown. Brogdon against Boucher. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. And it's Brogdon missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
On the wing, Porter. Hounded by Tatum. Porter finds Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Williams with the screen. Boston, no good that time either. And so here is Toronto. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Trent, the pass to Achua. Over Tatum, back to Trent. Three-pointer. The rebound, Celtics. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, nice shot by Brown. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Smart's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Boucher. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Gallinari, he's checked in for Tatum. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Achua. Young comes in for Porter Jr. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Banton. Brown passes to Griffin. Shoots over Siakam, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Boucher. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
VanVleet up top, defended by Smart. Barnes, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And it's Brown off the drive. Siakam with the defensive effort. And at this point for Brown, you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Smart against VanVleet. Kicks it out to Siakam. Sinks it from distance. Siakam's got 7 points.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Down low. Stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Anunoby against Brown. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Siakam with the slam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Smart outside. Three-pointer off the mark. VanVleet up top. Williams defending. It's stolen by Smart. Williams with it. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control.
The Celtics 12, the Raptors 28.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at the 3. Brogdon against Young. And it's Brogdon missing. Siakam outside. Anunoby on the wing. This one for 3. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Tatum a screen on Barnes. Smart. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Siakam, the pass to Young. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Young's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. A difficult situation for Boston. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here's the fast break. Here's Barnes. Hangs. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. That free throw good from Barnes. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Smart. Both free throws good from Barnes. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Tatum from long range. Counted from distance. Tatum's got 7 points.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Siakam against Williams. Siakam with a screen on Brogdon. Kicks it out to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Brogdon.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Tatum with it. Van Vliet covering. And it's Brogdon missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Young. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside Anunoby. To the paint. It's stolen by Tatum. White for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. There's the drive. The rebound, Celtics. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Young, the pass to Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Gallinari, he's checked in for Boston. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Boucher outside. Pass to Benton. Back to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Trent, the pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. White for 3. No luck on that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. The 3. Tatum pulls it in. And for Boston, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Outside White. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. The Raptors have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Porter in the post. Horford covering. Outside for Porter. The 3 ball. He drops it from range. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Off a nice feed. This is Porter's game. Lots of rhythm in that shot.
And so it's Toronto up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Grant Williams out there with Griffin. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The Raptors shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Porter's shot is off. And here's Boston. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Here's Benton. Pass to Trent. Takes the three. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Brown for three. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Here's Benton to the inside. Trent right side. Back to Achua. And he banks in the layup.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams comes in for Griffin. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Brown passes to Williams. Nice move. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
It's Barnes on the wing. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Williams from long range. Toronto grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Shot is up. That one's wide left. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Smart against Van Vliet. Outside Gallinari. Inside. Now Young with a steal. Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Smart. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Williams from long range. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Double team on Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Siakam. The crossover. And then Siakam with the jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Brown drives in. Rejected by Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Some changes for Boston. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And Brogdon is subbed in for Gallinari. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
The 3 from Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
3 points.
Van Vliet's got his 5th assist in this one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Scotty Barnes.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's Toronto now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
start this one off. But before we do, let's get a last-second report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're exactly right. They're both dead-eye shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And here is Garland. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
And doors with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Now, here's Mitchell. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Tatum. And he finishes nicely on the way.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Here's Garland. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Here's Brogdon. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Over in the corner, Williams. Allen against Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Stolen by LeVert. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside Tatum. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Tatum. Plays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 6.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
Brown outside. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Allen, a screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to Allen. And there's the drive. No good. Great D that time from Tatum.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Now here's Allen. The 3 from Garland. Mobley sets the pick for LeVert. Here's Allen. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Brown kicks to Brogdon. Brown against LeVert. Brown the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Stolen by Mitchell. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Allen, a screen on Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Robert Williams. Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 3-point lead. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Allen with the screen for Garland. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3.
Garland's got 6.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Here's Horford out to Gallinari. On the wing, Williams to the inside. Stolen by LeVert. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Garland against Smart. Allen with the screen for Garland. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 6. And White kicks to Williams. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Mitchell's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. There's Gallinari with the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Garland. Allen passes to Garland. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Brown comes in for Gallinari. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. Love, no luck. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Rubio misses. Celtics trail by 8. For 3, Brogdon. Rebound, Love.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For Boston, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. White, good.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Love with the screen on White. And Rubio kicks to Love. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Love's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Rubio misses. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Brown. He can't hit that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon. Wade dishes to Love. And Boston with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. Shoots over Brogdon. Lopez finds Rubio. 5 to shoot. Lopez, a screen on Brogdon. Bobbed up there for Lopez. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the big man stretching out and sending it down. Nice timing there.
Over in the corner, Brown. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got a pair of triples in the second now for Boston.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Love with the screen for Wade. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Brogdon. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Horford. Griffin flanks the putback jam. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Wade passes to Lopez. Here's Stephens. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Cleveland. Celtics entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Alinari comes in for Al Horford. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Smart subbed in for Derek White. Allen, a screen on Brown. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Allen's got 7.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lets it go from deep. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great football.
The Celtics 20. The Cavaliers 27. And let's get it from the Jabberwockies.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Now, here's Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Brogdon. Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Brown against LeVert. Smart dishes to Tatum. At the elbow, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A leaner. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Mitchell against Smart. Here's Tatum. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
They get it back. Allen, a second chance effort. Can't capitalize inside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Tatum gets the bucket. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. When Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter, boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Stolen by LeVert. Mobley with it, now guarded by Tatum. Mobley the pass to Garland. Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Grant Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Brogdon. Now Tatum, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Williams sets a screen for White. Back to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Stolen by LeVert. It's good.
Well, you can see why people love Karis LeVert. He has the ability to swipe it on one end and finish on the other.
There's the pass to Tatum. To the paint. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Al Horford. Cleveland has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Garland against Smart. Mobley wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
And here's Tatum for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside Garland. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Cavs. White looking around. The 3 from Tatum. That shot off the mark. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Garland against Smart. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Mitchell against White. Inside, Horford. And it's sent back by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jaron Allen twice on the pipes.
3 on the clock. No good again that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead, up 19. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Robin Lopez, Kevin Love out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Wade in at the small forward position.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Rubio the pass to Love. Lopez right side. A shot missing.
the defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lopez with the steal. Kicks it out to Rubio. And it's Wade in the corner. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Lopez. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It's on Robert Williams.
Robin Lopez, the prototypical lunch pail player. He brings so much skill, able to create some offense when his number is called.
Boston making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Brogdon scanning the floor. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Wade against Gallinari. Wade outside. Love with the screen on Gallinari. The shot by Wade, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Williams sets a screen for Brogdon. Hits it from three-point range.
Now, you must have an understanding of what the defense is going to do when you play pick and roll. Malcolm Brogdon, yes, that's in his tool bag too.
Here's Stevens. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Outside Garland, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
Marcus Smart.
Mobley is screened. Stephens. They get it back. Hangs in the air. And Mobley lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Stephens, guarded by Smart. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
From downtown, Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Carlin for 3. And they recover it. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Griffin's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Gallinari, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's wide in for Malcolm Brogdon. Pass to Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Leaner from distance. And Boston with the rebound.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Celtics passing it around. White the pass to Williams. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Garland for 3. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Allen.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, He's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross position.
Donovan Mitchell.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Outside, White. Back to Gallinari. Griffin a screen on LeVert. A nice shot by Gallinari.
It's a guessing game if you're defending Gallinari in the pick and roll. My goodness, is he good with the ball in his hands.
Mitchell outside. Allen a screen on Brown. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Griffin kicks to White. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory.
Let's go.